Well done, Adam. Double first. Not just first, double first. How you doing, buddy? All right. Let me pull up. Let me check this before I put this on the stream here. Hold on 1 second. All right. Okay, that's weird. Hold on. Let's go with this. Let's go with it. Let's pull this up. We got 2 issues to fix with my 1.0 submission here. One of them's silly. The other one is a little confusing, but still silly. Silly's good, right? Right? We like silly? Do we like silly? We like silly. Okay, so the first one, actually, let's do this one first because this is so silly. So, the app's metadata is missing the following required information: a functional link to the terms, the end user license agreement. If you're using the standard Apple terms of the EULA, include a link to the terms of use in the app description. If you're using a custom one, blah, blah, blah. So, maybe I missed something here, right? Because I thought I added this. So, but it says specifically that it doesn't like, I gotta find the right window. It says about putting it in the description, right? So let's pop this in a separate window here. Is it talking about, is it talking about this description? I don't think it can be, right? But I did add it. Here, maybe? I thought. I know I added it in somewhere because my good friend CocoType gave me the URL. Okay, the other thing it didn't like was this image, funny enough. And at 1024 by 1024, I'm not surprised you can't read the text, but that's what they told me to put. Does it really mean this description? It can't mean this description, surely, right? Did not include all of the required, the submission did not include all the required information for apps offering auto renewable subscriptions. So it is specifically talking about the subscription. Apps metadata is missing the following required information. Update the metadata to include the information specified above. I thought I added it. So it is talking about the subscription. It is talking about Okay, so it must be in here. It must be in here. I gotta keep an eye on my bandwidth because the internet was a bit weird. No, it looks like we're looking good. Okay. Review notes. Anybody? Okay, does it mean here? It's the only place I can think of that's got specifically for a subscription description. So try saying that 5 times, right? In which case, can I just put terms of use and put that? I mean, the answer is no, because that would be too long. So hey Matt, how you doing? It's 2 things that are kind of silly, but trying to make sense of them. One of them is a bit, so not this first one. I feel like that's probably easily solvable. It's this one here. Let me zoom in. How about that? Find the right key, right? So hold on. Now greatly regretting zooming in. God. Here we go. The app's metadata is missing the following required information. A EULA. Now, it's talking about the subscription here, right? So, next steps, update the metadata to include the information specified above. I am using the standard Apple one. So, a functional link to the terms of use. If you're using the standard Apple terms of use, include a link to the terms of use in the app description. Now there it says about the app description, even though we're talking about submissions. And what doesn't make it clear to me, right? Other than, let me dive in here. It clearly doesn't mean this one on the subscription because you can't get Apple's URL to fit in here, right? So it says the app description. Now, what I wonder here is, okay, is it actually talking about, hang on, I gotta find it again because, you know. Is it like literally saying put it in the bottom or put it in your app store description? Because I don't remember seeing that before. Yeah, it is. It is. Sorry, I should have paid more attention to chat. It's literally saying put it here. Okay. Wow, I don't recall seeing that before. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, I thought it was weird when I did this. All right. So I wasn't surprised. Your promotional image is a screenshot taken from your app. They're absolutely right. Your promotional image includes text that is small. Oh, God, hang on. Now what's it picking up? I don't want hand gestures. Your promotional image includes text that is small or otherwise hard to read. They're not wrong because it says, let me find it here. Hold on. They're not wrong because it is only based on their specifications. This image right here is 1024 by 1024. Yeah. Right? Now it is optional. I guess the easy answer is just remove it. Don't worry about it because it's optional. But it feels like it's a good it's a place to put this again. Okay. All right. Great. Perfect. I can live with that. So that should be it. Those are the only two things it was not happy about. So that was a short stream. No, don't worry. I'm going to do other stuff. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it, buddy. All right. Let's put the EULA 2 on. So hang on. Put the EULA 2 on the app description. That's what I did, right? Sorry, did I misunderstand something here? Hang on. Let me go back. I added it in the bottom of the description here, right? Or are you saying it should be somewhere else? Oh, sorry. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. I should literally just do that. Right? Sorry. I see what you're getting at. Yeah. Don't want them to be like, hey. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's resubmit that. All right. Fingers crossed, everybody. Thank you, Matt. When I got the email, I'm like, those sound like silly things that are like, wow, really, Peter? Did you not do that? Okay. Waiting for review. Awesome. In we go with that one. All right. With that out there, hey, at least it wasn't an app Cody thing, right? That was my biggest fear. So with that out the way, let's not close Safari. Let's just get rid of that. We are now switching to a different app here that I need to work on. So open recent. Okay. Let's switch it up. Let's get rid of this one. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that's all good. This one is the update for the job finder tracker, right? So we're going to run this here. Now, this one, unfortunately, fortunately, depending on which way you look at it, requires iOS 26 this time around because I've used some Swift features, namely that new rich text happiness that they put in there. All right, let's do this off of here just in case I screw something up like you do. And I noticed some layout or some styling issues that I didn't like. Here we go. Okay. Say what? Say what? Coco type? With a raid? That's a shocker. How you doing, buddy? What were you working on that you were having so much fun with when I dialed in? Hello, party of 6. Well, we've already fixed the store submission. It was 2 silly things. One was an optional image for the submission, so we just got rid of it. And 2, it didn't have a link to the EULA, and I'm using Apple's one, and we just put it in the app description, which I did never remember doing before, and we've resubmitted. So there you go. Not a fire. What's up, buddy? What have you been doing? Yeah, actually, Mono, we did read the documentation. If you were here before the raid, otherwise, hey, we read it while you were gone. Yeah. So that's been resubmitted. It was 2 silly things. Hopefully that's the only things, which would be fantastic, because then that means I've great, nailed it for another 1.0. So that's what we're hoping for there. But yeah, Kokoto, what were you working on? I wasn't there long enough at the end to figure out what you were doing. I never know what the hell you're doing. So now we're gonna fix this one up, right? So we are gonna fix and okay, let me, because I know someone's gonna ask. But actually, so there you go. I've told you the 2 things, right? Mono NC talking gibberish. I know, gibberish stuff, right? So this is the update for iOS 26. Well, again, I'm using some features, but this is the iOS 26 version. That's how you know Mono's here. Well, you see, you've all lost out because Matt's already helped solve my problems. So, and Adam redeemed first. So Mono and Coco Type, you're just total slackers today. So I've rejiggered the interface a little bit to make it a bit more iOS 26 friendly, right? So, this is all looking nice and clean. We go into the details, again, still nice and clean. We go into the edit. Now, this is why one of the reasons I don't like Glass. And I'm not gonna rant about it, but short words on buttons makes it such a weird shape with that silly extended curve. You couldn't help Coco Type. He's too smart for me. Go Matt. All of CD's problems. How long has this stream been going for? 34 years. Hey, I'm offended. 32 at the most. I considered hopping over and grabbing first in the middle of my stream, but thought better of it. It's a very gentlemanly thing to do. Thank you. And also, so while I'm saying about the curved button on edit, updated my watch today to iOS 26. Totally freaking hate Glass on that too. Makes the watch look horrible. Anyway, moving on. So this is all good, right? Like I say, the added job is all good. Help is all good. It's automatically pulling the version number here. Now, the resume stuff. So here it is, the rich text, right? This is the new feature that requires 26 for this. So you go in, you can edit it, right? Select a word, do the thing, right? That's all working fantastic. The one thing I don't like is this. When I stripped out my look and feel, a lot of it gave it a white background here, which not a fan. You know, so we're going to put back in that yellow that I had, but we're just not going to make it transparent. I figured Adam would just act like he does on another stream and leave it sitting there for over an hour. Wow, really? You're getting endless curiosity. I'm getting much worse battery life on my Series 9 after the 26 update. Actually, interesting you say that. What's my battery at? Oh, well, according to this, the temperature outside is 0 degrees. Pretty sure it's not 0 degrees in Texas. Hang on. Let's force it to update here. Okay, so I'm at 53%, and I updated about 10 a.m. So about 12 hours ago, and I'm on 53%. I'll keep an eye on it though, because I do feel like my iPhone 15 has got slightly worse on battery life. But I don't know, could be just, it feels like it, but it really isn't. I gotta give it a few more days. I heard about this new thing called 26.1, which fixes a bunch of glass things. Yeah, I've got I basically have turned off I've turned on, reduced transparency on the watch and on my iPhone. And I do have the latest beta, whatever the hell it is, on the iPad. And of all the platforms, the iPad is still the one that I'm like, okay, that's not so bad. Anyway, yeah, he did. He jumped on first real fast. Like I could literally hear the panic in his text. So we're gonna change this color. What am I talking about? Well, let me show you. If I pull up Helm, good old Helm, and I'll show you the app in the store. All right. We'll go to screenshots. See how it's got this yellow background here, right? We're gonna put that back in there. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It also means I've got to update all these screenshots again. But hey, that's life, right? I mean, for the like 8 copies of this that I've sold, it's totally worth it. I care about you 8 people. Thank you. So yeah, we're gonna put the yellow. I might change it slightly. We're gonna play with it a bit here, so we'll see. In the list view, I can't find it. Okay, content view, details, resume. I can't remember the name of it. I've talked so much that my brain is now empty. Didn't update the bark screenshots for glass yet. I'm too lazy. Shame on you. Is this a dancing gummy bear? Can't tell. Maybe I'm just tired. Oh, actually, this probably will make him really mad because yeah. Okay. Here it is. It's not a sub view. Hey, you know, don't get on my case. I know. Don't get on my case, please. You're totally going to get on my case, right? I'm an ibuprofen. I can't even say it. I'm an ibuprofen developer. Even though you didn't give me a redeem, I'm totally going to celebrate that with Hydrate. A dentist numbed you up today? Did you ask him what they used? What's that thing they use? Begins with Noxacetylene? Novocaine. Oh my god, am I really just like out of it? I don't know. Okay, sorry. Focus, Peter. Focus. Let's see what we've got in the assets here. I don't think I want any of those. Let's make a new one. Let's stay consistently inconsistent. List view background. What could possibly go wrong, right? Oh, come on. Okay. Any appearance. Let's make it bright pink, right? Nothing bad ever happened with that. That, but darker. Do I want that? I don't want it too dark. Something on a cotton swab. Oh. When they do that thing before they do the injection and they're like, oh yeah, because that thing's way the hell worse. You're like, please just jab the side of my face with this cotton swab stick, right? Spear. A swab spear. Oh my god, I need some coffee. You know what? Hang on, let's pull up. Maybe I'll just rip off my own values, right? I know, Peter's got values. I did the joke before anyone else could because I saw where it was going. Hey Mono, I got a QR code for you. I didn't sing, but the dentist was singing along to the radio. Oh, my fabulous dentist, who I love dearly. It's close enough now that he's probably started singing the Christmas tunes. He loves the Christmas tunes. Oh, you know what? I bet this is one of those damn things I did in Sketch. And it's gone forever. Want to bet? Yeah, I want to bet. Alright, well, I guess it's time to rebuild those. Dang it, because one of them was an image that Cocotype did for me. The 3D one. Yeah, no. My, I was actually looking for my screenshots. I was like, let's open those up while we're here. But yeah, did it in Sketch. Just making sure. By the way, that was the cash on tap icon for the game. I thought it was pretty good for like a million years ago. Well, 2018 anyway. Oh man, these, sorry, totally going retro now. These are so old school. Okay, well, dang it. Let's grab, oh, you know what? Hang on. I can totally do this, right? Oh, even better. Thought of a better idea. We'll go into good old hell. Go to the screenshots. Right? And we will just crap. We will just crap. All right. We're just going to grab that value. There we go. Really? Oh, it doesn't grab from the second screen. That's right. Don't know why, but that's a thing. Did you ever, like, regret? See, but the stream started so well. There we go. Everybody remember, it's not 255. That's not right. That is so not right. Let's put it on the desktop. There it is. Let's just bring that in here. Do all of this again. There you go. That's what I'm... Good Lord. You wouldn't think that could be that hard, would you? You know, maybe I'll release this without updated screenshots, but I feel like I'm doing that for no reason. There's no reason I shouldn't fix this, right? And then this one, yeah, let's just make this one dark. Is there like a keyboard? Wouldn't it be cool if there was a keyboard shortcut I can do that when I click on this, it'll drag all three? Let's just make sure there isn't one. That would be very cool. Right? I don't think I'm lucky. No. Okay, well. Let's have a look on the app. If this is what Peter is like without caffeine, I think we need to open a new Starbucks next door to his house. Please do that. Also, yes, please do that. I can't tell you and I took a nap earlier and woke up for the stream like 30 minutes early, and I'm still like, really? Is this what he's like right now? Really? Oh, I so now hate the old colors. All right. Okay. Okay. Because visual matching is such a great way to do this, right? There you go. I like that. Okay. That's why you shift into HSL mode and just change the L. Well, it's actually a slightly different color. It's not just the luminosity. That's good. That's good. List view background. All right. No? Nothing? Nothing? Oh, YouTube, Virat subscribed. Thank you on YouTube. Appreciate it. How you doing? Thank you so much. Okay, let's... What? Explicitly convert the oh my... I really cannot talk. Explicitly specify the generic arguments to fix this issue. And that's my watch saying, take a moment. The end of the day is a wonderful time to be mindful. We want to say how you're doing. I really don't right now. Yeah, thank you. Okay, hold on. I put this in the wrong spot. Sorry. Not sorry. Let's not take a look. Value of type navigation link some. Alrighty. Has no member background color. You're right. Where did I put it that was wrong? Here. Right? No. Navigation link. Why? Okay. Can I? I don't want to look in the chat room right now because I know someone's just told me what I did wrong. What's the app about? Good question. Good question, my friend. I'm going to show you right now. Okay, why is it... We're going to run the app here in just a couple of seconds. This app is actually in the store right now, and it's all about letting list view background. Everybody remember that name? List view background. Maybe because I haven't built it. Maybe. I missed that sticker, whatever that sticker was. All right, let's just run it and I'll show you the app first. So what this app does is, I'll bring it over here. It helps people, hopefully, track their job applications. So, for example, you can go in. Hey, Escamina, how you doing, buddy? So you say add a job, right? So you could say cool AI engineer, because everybody wants to be one, right? Cool company. They got a URL of, right? Joe Schmo. So you fill in all the details, right? Whatever you want them to be. The status, we're gonna say, you can track the status of the job application, right? So we'll say new, and you can add some note, right? And we'll just add it. So now it appears on the list here. And then You can go in and update it. So let's say, right, oh, by the way, so URLs, contact email, I should have put an email address, and a phone number. It'll open up the web browser, open up an email, open up the web page, dial the phone number. It'll ask if you want to. So now I can go in and say, okay, you know what? I've scheduled an interview and I can update it, and it's all tracked right there for you. Now, the new feature is I have updated the resume feature. So you can put a resume in here, and it now supports rich text, which is what I've got in here, right? So you can go edit and use the new rich text features, right? Format and so on and so on, right?
Wow.
Let's make it green. And for some reason, hugely massive, right? So you can do all of that now, and then you can also import a PDF file of your resume, and it'll convert it to text in here for you. We hit save. There it is. I've got it disabled right now. I've got to re-enable it. There's also a button where you can share. So if you hit the share button, it brings up the standard share sheet, and it'll whatever you can share on your system, depending on the apps you've got installed, you can then share your resume. So you could share it to a contact, whatever. The idea being you can quickly send out your resume. And that's what this app does, right? Hopefully that explains it. But yeah, that's it. Yeah. Good morning, Escamina. So that's what the app does, and I'm just fixing up this background here, or trying to, if I ever get it right. List, view. It does not want to cooperate here, does it? You can do the same in Google Sheets, Excel. You should work on a USP, something like making it easy to track job without manually typing all the things. Yeah, actually, one of the things I would like to have happen, and it's going to require some effort on my part, would actually be to find a way to tie it in with pick your job listing site of choice, and have it like, hey, go get that in, take that information in some way and populate it in here for you automatically. I would dearly love to do that, and that is a long-term goal that I hope to figure out once I get this done, along with multiple resumes as well. Multiple resumes is probably the next feature I'm going to work on, but your suggestion is a really good one, and I would love to do that, so that it's like great, and then in the URL field it can link back to wherever you got that job listing from, again, your site of choice, right? I think that will be a great feature, so that you don't another way that I'm thinking that might work is the reverse, right? You can share, you're on a website, let's just say a website, an email, whatever, and it's got the job description and everything in there, and you can share it, send it to the app, and the app will set it up that way. That's another thought as well. Good suggestion though. Thank you. Why does this not work? See, it gets list row background, and it should be happy with that, right? That's a real color. So and yet it's giving me the background color. I mean, I'm not imagining this, right? Dot background, color. Let's just pick something. Doesn't matter. We'll go with that. Probably got to make... I could put a rectangle in, right? So, I mean, I guess I could do that. I feel like I shouldn't have to, though. Right? So you do, like, background. Actually, can I just do... Watch Coco type. That was earlier. Well done, Watch, on keeping up. Well done. You know what? I'm so bad, I didn't give a shout out. There you go. I could just look at code I've done previously, I guess, right? I'm a bad mood for not shouting out that raider. Oh, you got raided and you didn't shout it out? Then I'm just carrying on the tradition at this point. I feel bad about that. I feel bad about you feeling bad. I feel bad about everybody feeling bad, but I felt good about people feeling good. Yeah, that's not a good sign because it was... Nah, this is not cool. This is not how we do this. This doesn't feel... This feels very old school. I'm saying I'm bad at moderating as you're reading it, your channel, for not shouting out the raider to your... Oh! I feel like you may have had an identity crisis if you do that. Shout me! Yeah, he's a bad mood. Okay, hold on. Up here somewhere should be a good example. Or not. Oh, so there's all those fields. Yeah, see, right? We could totally... just do it this way, yeah. Okay. Let's go back. Yeah. Let's find the right... Oh, good Lord. Actually, does this work? I mean, that totally shouldn't work, right? No. I didn't think so. That would be bad. Oh, wait. Catch it. I'm sorry. He read mod as mood the first time, then read mood as mod the second time. I can't... buddy, I tell you, it's been a Monday, and my brain is like... bleh. Moderating versus moderating. Are you moderated? Is moderated like dirty federated? I don't know. I'm going to keep typing things until I get something. Is that okay? Are we all in agreement? At least your Monday probably didn't involve helping a security guard chase a naked woman through an alley. Yeah, no, I don't remember that being a thing for me today. Well, there's a story to be told. Hey, at least you weren't helping a security guard chase a lady through an alley with both of you being naked. That would have been more awkward. And a better story, right? Okay. Chat room, my brain is gone here at this point. I want to set the color of the background. He could have helped the... Oh, good point. Yeah, you could have scored. Changed my mind, not finishing that sentence. Oh. No, not doing it. Was gonna change my mind. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Hey, what are the odds I'll get a re-review while the stream's going? What do you think? It took, by the way, 3 days to get a review this time. I suspect it was because of the subscription. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And the worst part is, it's 11 p.m. now, and I got to get up at like 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Okay, I really feel like... I'm sorry. I'm reading documentation. It sends me to sleep. I feel like I'm still right. Background color. List. Are you going to complain? Oh. I'm sorry. I should have put color. Oh, is this quick help? Is this the new shit? I don't want to watch. Stop telling me about Marvel rifles. Okay, this is really annoying. This is the for each, right? Here's the navigation link. Well, actually, sorry, that's the label. That doesn't... Okay, this one, sure. This is not what I want. I know I'm using old syntax here. before anyone says, hey, you don't have to do it that way. You're right. But this is old syntax. If I've just been... What is wrong with my brain? VStack? HStack? Navigation link? There's the for each. That's not right. If it turns out this is one of those weird, quirky shit things. Look. Detail wish view. I mean, what the hell is a detail wish view? Am I like just losing it here? Catch up on the chat room. Yeah, Matt, that's what I thought. She seemed like she was going to get the best help from the security guard. It was a hospital guard. Yeah, okay, I guess that's a pretty safe bet, right? Yeah, no, Matt, I'm with you. What I don't get is what's not making it happy. Background, okay. List, view, see us. Background. Am I typing the name wrong or something? But let's go with one that works. List, row background. See? Not color. Yeah, okay. Right. So this is so stupid. I've done this like a million times. I want the freaking background color of the nav. Okay, screw it. Documentation again. Really missing the obvious here. I must be way more tired than I thought. I'm certainly not, we all know I'm as stupid as we think I am. Oh, hold on. I'm literally copying this out of the documentation here. So this is on an HStack. So look, here's my VStack, right? It ends right there. You see it. It's not going to like it. Is it going to like it? We don't know. It takes forever. Okay. So why is that any different than me saying list view background? Is it thinking about it? Is it right? What stupidly obvious thing? I know what it is. Well, that's not quite right, is it? It did it, but that's why I don't want it there. I want... hang on, let me get the chat room back here. It's not a thing you should have. Dot back. Oh. Okay, guys. No, there is no Redeem Z today. The last thing I need is more ASCII art in my comments. I'm sorry, my brain is just... Okay, so here's the thing, right? It should go here. I want the whole list view to have it. Oh my god, we thought the App Store submission thing was going to be the hardest thing Peter did today. All right, well that didn't work. Is it because of this? Let's see if I can remember the keyboard shortcut. I did. Didn't help none. It actually... I should try taking that out. See what it does. Compile LLM is hallucinating APIs that don't exist. Well, that certainly fixed that one. This was supposed to be like a 2-second job. Okay, I'm going to bet we have to do something different here for this view. Right? But I've got this on the clipboard. Not losing that as sucker again. Hold on. Okay. Here's my list view, right? Let's look at the documentation. Can't be that dissimilar. Should be the same. Right? Is it an order of things? Is it going to be one of those things? Shouldn't matter, right? This would suck if I actually got the color wrong. I should check. No. I don't have that name used anywhere else, right? Okay. Let's do this. Let's go back to how I suspect I originally did this. Also, I feel like the indentation is way off at this point. Don't you give me... Okay. My brain is like totally freaking shut down. I gotta stop for a minute. Throw me some insults. More insults in the chat room. I gotta stop here for a second. Maybe doing a stream late at night is not a good idea on a Monday. This is where you get raided for like 500 people and you embarrass yourself. Or something like that. Everyone's like, this guy's a moron. This guy's a total freaking moron. Thank you. Yeah. So perfect right now. I can't even tell you. I don't think this is available here, right? Yeah. I'm really...
Don't worry, buddy. You're doing fine.
Yeah, that's exactly what's not happening. That's exactly the problem. Thank you, Patrick. Not a thing here either, right? Or is it? Please compile. I'm only compiling tears. Yeah, that's great, except it's still white. There's something overriding this. I'm really obviously effing this up.
Hello.
Hello! And right now I don't have Rocket Sim installed. Why?
Stop it. Get some help.
No way. Right? Didn't I try this like 1,000 hours ago? Well, that blip sound is not a good sound. That's the sound of impending doom from somewhere else. Okay, see, that is what I want, but not what I want. All right. I gotta check this. Hang on, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, way to go, Adam. Hello, Mono. It is complete madness. Way to go, Adam. Hey, folks. Is he not here? Can I not shout it out? I see what you did. Hey, is Adam... Did Adam leave? I was just about to give him a shout out. I noticed some good news from Adam. Yeah, way to go. Okay, so this is what I want, but it's not where I want it, is what I'm saying, right? I don't want it on this inner item. And this is so stupid because I had this working. That's the part that baffles me. Though everything in life baffles me. I don't want it on the navigation link itself. I need it on... Not the for each loop, obviously. But I need it on each of the list items. Didn't I just try this? Yeah. I feel like I'm going absolutely nuts here. Yep, it is pumpkin spice latte season. You know, I've never had one because I'm not a big fan of the flavor of pumpkin. Yeah. Although I really feel like it might help me right now. Some kind of caffeine. Oh, God. This is so stupid. What am I missing? What the hell am I missing? I feel like my brain is just shut down. The rush of success of resubmitting for the App Store after fixing those problems has now caused my brain to completely shut down. It's not flavored like pumpkin, it's flavored like pumpkin spice, which has no pumpkin in it. What? So, is it like just spices? No, I'm not going cold brew season. No. I don't need to go down this rabbit hole right now. I really don't. Okay, fair enough. I don't like pumpkin pie either. I know. I said it. I said it. Look. This is what it's driven me to. A 3-bottle of water problem. No, Mono. No, because I can't cook any of them. Okay. I gotta focus. This is so ridiculously stupid because it should be simple. And yet my brain is like, eh. I'm not gonna let you guys distract me. Look. I mean, come on. Why are you not showing? Why? Is this an iOS 26 thing and I'm like the only person who doesn't know? Either way, I'm stuck because even if I said, well, make the bottom bit white. Okay, same problem. Funny story though. I did want to make that a floating button as well, by the way. Alright, I should check the chat room. The diversity hire for Texas. We were going to get barbecue for lunch today, but then I didn't get to sleep at a reasonable hour and slept in too late. Oh man, that sucks. Hey, we got some barbecue here in Texas. What? I mean, how good could the barbecue be where you are, right? I don't know. Scroll content background hidden. Excuse me. No, but I didn't have to use that before 26. Why would I have to use it now? Two good barbecue restaurants in all of Seattle, and it's a bit of a trip to one, and the other is closed most days of the week. Yeah. Hey, come to Texas. We go to Austin. We'll get some decent barbecue. Just saying. Okay, hang on. I was reading something from Mono here. Content. Background. Hey, that's not a thing, right? Nah, it didn't. I was like, there's no way that's right. Oh shit, I gotta get it before it scrolls off the screen. Everybody stop typing. Too late. Gone. Scroll content background hidden. Ha! You did your best to scroll it off the screen and you were nearly there. Very nearly there. Austin isn't real Texas. What's real Texas to you? I'm curious. No, stop typing, never. See, didn't work anyway. Okay. The stupid thing is, I didn't have to do anything. I don't think on the other version. Hang on. Let's go back to the original branch and take a look. All right. Let's put in all of the stuff we've done here. What did we do? Update the version number? Is that it? Oh yeah, that's right. Fixed text alignment and visual style of adding and editing job. All right, let's go back to this one. Yeah. How can they? I literally just. Why does it do this to me every fucking time? This is why I hate source control in Xcode. I didn't change nothing. Okay, let's go take a look at this. Sorry, catching up on chat. I never use list, it sucks. Paris? What about Paris, Texas? Oh, you're saying Paris, Texas is real Texas. I know where Really? You're gonna point me to a link on Wikipedia for Paris, Texas? Really? Okay, look. See, it's right there, underneath, on delete. Look, I'm even gonna do, right? You know, I mean, it's got all this shit, but we're gonna run this version. I can't run this version on this, I don't think. Hang on, let's check. Let's try it. It might run. I thought the US likes to add new in front of places. Why not New Paris? Yeah, I know, right? I'm with you on this one. I take issue with that too. See? Look at the screen. Look at it. Look at it. But that is because, I mean, I do have this, obviously, right? Let's be clear. Although, none of that is what's coming through. It's actually this that's coming through. You know different cuts of meat, but you know where Paris, Texas is. Who are you? Mono, the code's right here, buddy. You're too busy throwing insults at me. Wait, there actually is a new Paris in Ohio? That's bizarre. But Mono, I just said I did this. Aye. Anyway, switch back. Right? Hang on. Let's. Xcode. Looking at you, Xcode. Can I just set it to ignore that, by the way? That'd be great. Look, you mother. Just because I looked at the file. Well, there you go. And I don't even have a redeem for that. Crash Xcode, and I don't even have a redeem for it. It just, this is Xcode's self-defense, right? When I've had enough, I'm just gonna quit. Yeah, Parisian corn, said nobody ever, right? Okay, you know what? I don't think Xcode, I don't think you did your thing. You right? Switch. Oh, don't. Oh, good Lord. If you crash this time. I'm just gonna not do this in Xcode. I thought I would try and be nice and use Xcode source control for once, even though I don't usually. Oh my god. Screw you, Xcode. Hard! iOS underscore 26. Okay. That took a while, didn't it? The village. Wait. I'm gonna let you two just talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, I don't know why it's not in my git ignore either. It will be. Let's just say that. I had a standard, I did the standard Xcode. Holy shit! Look, I did the standard Xcode thing. Git ignore that I normally use. I guess it's not in there. Okay. Anyway, we finally freaking got this. Let's just make sure nothing else is broken. I really, really don't like the way that edit button looks. I think we got more work to do here, is what I'm thinking. Oops. I feel like I know I don't want to pin it. Sorry. I just wanted to try some. Let's go to the job detail view. I want to change the button, the edit button. I just don't care for the way it looks. Also, I think this is the app that in the source code somewhere there is an ASCII art that I have still yet to find. Extreme is exhausting. Me too. Thank you, Coco Type. Have a good one, buddy. Go get some Parisian barbecue. Yeah. Wow, I feel hurt. I'm going to add a frame to this. And we're just going to make it slightly... actually, yeah, let's just do that. Wait, is horizontal new? I feel like it is, because didn't we used to have to do trailing and leading, right? Is that new? Parisian cornbread. Just sounds idyllic. Not new. Maybe I've just never used it before. Okay, we're 3 bottles of water down. That's how serious. Look at this. I mean, that's how serious this is. My kidneys will thank me. That's better. I'm okay with that. Now I wonder if I should trash these styles. I guess I really should. Weird thing is, I can't find those buttons. Why can't I find those buttons? Oh, I'm not on the edits file. Idiot. All right, we can try it. We'll see how it looks. I really feel like I need something to jolt my brain. About 1,000 watts. Electricity should do it, right? Oops. No, I'm good. Well, you know, I'm being bad because I should really go change the button here, right? Like we should just let's just do it here, and this will be universal across the whole thing. Yeah, I know it's going to affect that one right now, but that's okay. Oh, there is what's it called? There is a glass effect, right? Cannot be constructed because extraneous argument label starting call. That's not there now. Glass can't be constructed because it has no accessible. There is a thing you can do though. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking of. And I think regular is the one that has a slight effect. Yeah. So not quite. Let's try the other. I guess I could put a. Yeah, you know. Okay, let's try this. Not gonna work quite right. Type color. Yeah, I get it. Let's just do button green background. So this should be the green button background, but with the glass effect is what this should be, but it won't be because it didn't like it. Tint cannot be used on type glass. Were you told me? Okay. You was the one that suggested it. Returns a copy of the structure with a configured tint color. Yeah, look, like tint blue, right? True. I feel like life sucks. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I know what it is. Totally know what it is. Let's go because I'm putting it on there. But actually, it should be here. Right? So, glass effect. I missed that one. Which one was it? It sounded like a Pikachu. No, it's a chicken. Of course. Let's do a tint. Yes, you're right. Color, button, green background. Push. You're just asking for too much, Peter. You're just asking for too dang much. Right? this is the... Certainly is clear. We're just going to try them all. Adam Wolf, progress is a word I seek. I'm actually now playing with some of the... I've decided that everything's fine except the buttons, and I'm trying to add a glass effect, and it ain't going great. So other than that, cosmic. I want to do this tint one, but it doesn't like it. Yeah, good. Consistent. I mean, I could ship this version, but I don't want to. Yeah. Once you find out, you can tell me. Yeah, well, I saw this on one of the Slacks that we're in, and I was like, that's cool. Let's do that. And of course, I kept a screenshot until yesterday when I deleted it. Of course I did. Right? I mean, you know. Okay, let's ask Claude. How do I use the dot glass effect tint on an iOS 26 button in Swift UI? Let's see how up to date you are. Using the background modifier with ultra thin material. Okay, I actually have used the ultra thin material combined with tint. Okay. All right. We are going to take this straight out the documentation. Prominent glass button. Ooh, okay, I like the idea of a prominent glass button. Let's try this. It didn't complain. Please just be a thing that works. It's not really what I would call prominent. Right? I mean, it... Like... I don't really see the tint coming in. So let's do green. Button green background. Are you going to accept my color without giving me shit? I never know, Xcode, if you're happy or not. Since it takes you forever to figure out if there's a problem. Yeah, look at that green tint right there. Amazing. Let's not do ultra thin. Let's just do thin. And let's not put those on there. We're just going to change the color and the back. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And no. What is my options? Custom glass effect. on. We're going to get adventurous here. Let's take those off of there. Let's go back over to our button. We are deep in what the hell territory now. Okay, got to put it on here. So, background. And then a tint. Just a slight tint of background. Button. Green. Shit, let's just go with green. All right. You gonna compile? I'm not seeing the fucking color. I'm not crazy, right? Does that look green to anybody? Don't look green to me. Does not look green to me. All right, wait, let's do this. Let's make another button. All right, we just make another button. Screw it. We won't, we'll put an action in a second. Trading closure passed to parameter of type yada yada yada. That's something something something. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I totally overlooked that. I accept full responsibility. Instance member of background cannot be used on type view. Son of a gun. Oh, yeah, sorry. You're right. You're right. Hang on. Right. Oh, fair enough. That is my bad. I just can't remember what the hell the name is. Button green background. This is exciting stuff, folks. Maybe. Well, it did put the background on the label. That's not what we were going for. Okay, screw it. You know what? Hang on. I'm just going to take the whole damn thing. From the documentation, right there. Yeah, see, still not glossy, really. I mean, I get it. It's picking up the color from the light blue from the background, but that tint is only tinted on the text. It's not really, you know. Let's do this. They have an example of all three different styles right here. This is going to screw the interface up something terrible. It does not matter. I want to see the difference between these materials. Okay, see, look, there's... I mean, it's not stunning in any way, right? But I don't know what's going on with regular material. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go with thin material. All right. Let's reverse, forward, reverse, something, engineer this. And I get it. It's a button within that button. So we don't want that, right? We're going to put this one down here. Maybe that's been the problem all along. Let's put both of those back, right? Let's put the tin, yeah, and then thin material, right? We'll make this one say update. And we'll give it a width. Frame. You know. All right, what does that look like? Sorry, I've totally neglected the chat room. He who lives in iOS 26 shall not throw stones. Yeah, better not, right? No time machine, back blaze. Actually, I do have a time machine on this one. Yeah. But I've got even better. I got a commit. Oh, look, that really whacked that out, didn't it? Yeah. But we're getting there. Okay. We're going to craft this into a new button if it kills us. Ship it. Absolutely. Okay, let's... I mean, it's just text. Okay, let's make this the button. The button. Okay, don't feel like it really respected the width much. Because we can test that. Let's test that. I see what's happening. Shit got weird. Right? I see what's happening. Because I'm an idiot. I know. Well, actually, no, that's... That's where it should be. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Keep my coding consistency here. All right. I know it's... yeah, I know that's a problem. I know. And then take this here. Oh, let's see if I can remember the keyboard shortcut. Yay. You're gonna give me shit, aren't you? Yeah. There you go. Obvious, really. Okay. And a height. We now need to specify a height. We didn't before, but okay. Okay. Yeah, now we're cooking on gas, right? Although I really feel now we do want to bring back that shadow effect. Which I'm gonna cheat and use their one. And that's the way I roll. Ugh. No, that's not where that goes. Oh. Can we all say ugly together? Ugly? Actually, that is saying that's where that should go. Okay, in that case, I don't want it. But I do want to try regular again. Not satisfied till I'm satisfied. Nope. Was that white always there and I just didn't notice it? No, see, it's not there on that. Okay. Well, anyway, going with this, right? We're going with this. But I don't want that tint. I want button green background. Don't argue with me. Thank you, Xcode. There we go. Alright. We're gonna just save ourselves a nightmare here. Oh, this is one of those files where I messed with the indentation. We're going to take this. We're going to put it up here. We're going to change this to cancel. We're going to change the action. And this should just be red, I think. And let's get rid of that one. That should do this. Except it didn't. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, that's a sure sign that Peter screwed it up. He screwed it up because of that one. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm cool with this. What do you think, Chapman? It's a nice up. I mean, I still don't like glass, but it works with it, right? And while you're thinking about that, I'm going to grab me a drink. I'll be right back. Just reflect upon this for a second, folks. Be amazed. All right. Yeah, we're going to go with this on here. These are good. We got to fix this one. That's okay. Help button. I think we'll leave those alone. Resume edit button needs some work. Then those need some work. Okay. Well, at least we've got our like baseline here. But I'm going to stop here today because in about 7 hours I got to get up and do the thing. So, yeah, awesome. Hopefully, maybe, we'll see. May get the resubmission by go through overnight for review. We'll see what happens. But I may well be back tomorrow night, Tuesday my time, Wednesday for those of you living in the future. And we will continue to work on this because I want to get this version done and shipped as well. Shout out to Mono for helping me with the background color here on the list. Thank you, buddy. And yeah, shout out to you all. We will leave it there for now. I finally let my brain crash and burn and not try to poke it with a stick. Hey, Notify. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I'm hoping Subradar will go through and pass submission overnight or tomorrow. That'd be cool. Then once this one, I've updated this look and feel here of the remaining things. This one's immediately going to go off for submission too. And then I need to submit the updated the Halloween event for Endless Hurdles. And then I'm good. For now. I can do new stuff and mess that up. Yeah. Notify, when are you streamed tonight? So what? It won't be till the weekend for you, right? I'm going to give you a shout out here. Folks, my good friend here, Notify, did an amazing job at shipping his app. And you should all check it out. Notify, if you're still there, buddy, put a link for your app in the chat room. Oh, you are streaming tomorrow. Oh, and okay. You know what? I'm not going to stream tomorrow. We're going to hang out with Notify then. Oh, did Restream not do the shout out? Hang on. We'll do this the proper way. Here you go, folks. Go follow Notify. His app, he worked really hard on his app. I don't think I've seen anybody work as hard on an app as he did to get this thing done. So kudos to him. Check him out. We'll hang out on there and we'll see some really awesome code because he's good. I think you're updating your book, right? So yeah, check that out. He's got an awesome SwiftUI book too. That's his app. Put a link for your book if you want to. But yeah, check out. Let me click this link. I'm going to show you. He worked so hard on this, and it has the most amazing set of features for a 1.0. It really does. It's a vector drawing app, but it's amazing, right? It really is cool. So check it out. Upcoming, had to fix the scaling of controls when you zoomed in. Oops. little tricky, yeah. All right, folks, you all have an awesome one. Thank you for hanging out and persevering with me during the brain shutdown, but we got there in the end. I'll catch you all later. See ya.